We good? What's the deal? You already know what it is. Back at us with another video to pump out to my young boys. Maybe girls, but nah. Hope everybody having a good day. Welcome to another Sabbath stream. I know I've been gone for a minute. I'm just coming off of a birthday celebration. Took a little break. But now we back in here. Cause I can't stay gone for too long from my peoples. But nah. Today I want to talk about fasting, prayer, and detoxing. Something that I feel is something I know is very important for us to do as a people. I got some scriptures pulled up here about fasting. We just gonna go through these and chop it up, talk about my experiences was when it come to fasting, prayer, and so on and so forth. And yeah, and then we just gonna chop it up and have a good little stream on this Sabbath. So shout out to Hezekiah Clark. getting that what's the name off my damn screen. So that damn exotic demon bull. But nah, we about to get into this. Let's start with this first scripture. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 5. Do not deprive each other except perhaps by mutual consent and for a time, so that you may devote yourself to prayer and come together again, so that Satan will not tempt you because of your lack of self-control. Okay, so boom. Ooh, I got my soundboard. Hold on. Okay, so boom. Fasting builds up your self-control. Anything that you need to, detox from, and I highly recommend fasting. You can fast from a lot of different things, sex, food, so on and so forth. But when it comes to, but specifically what I'm going to talk about, when it comes to fasting from food, everybody has to make sure they doing that. Everybody has to make sure they constantly shuffling in, days where you don't eat essentially and you rely strictly on the word of God to be your food. Because I'm going to just keep it a stack. In the times that we coming in, you got to get used to going some days without eating. A lot of us got to really tweak our appetites, because a lot of us are indulging in different things, different habits that messes up our appetites. A lot of us are just gluttonous and greedy. Some people have, I'm not gluttonous. I don't want to call it, gluttonous, but some people, let's just say some people have a toxic relationship with food. So, they overly eat. And, with this society is perpetuating this narrative that it's okay to be gluttonous, that it's okay to be obese, that it's okay to just eat. But this is how the devil works. Why is society sitting up there trying to sit up there and make overeating like a good thing? They trying to constantly push overeating and obesity and all of this stuff and make these things normal. Yet it's food shortages. So what's really going on here? So you conditioning people. You're trying to condition the people to overly eat while slowly removing food from the stores. Y'all see how they do? Y'all see how they do? But it's all strategic. They don't want you, and they trying to remove the Bible because they don't want people to get tapped into fasting. They don't want people to get used to going 2-3 days without eating food or water and only relying on the scriptures. They don't want people to do that. That's not, so the way the devil works, the devil got to hit every single note. So the devil is of course gonna hit this note where, all right, I'm about to make y'all overeat, then I'm gonna take the food and y'all gonna be through. And then it's gonna be like, wow. But if you fast, if you in that word and you fasting and you develop an appetite that's used to eating 1-2 meals a day, intermittent fasting, you used to eating, you used to having to go in a day or two without no food or no drink. So it's not new to you. And that's another reason why it's important. Also, when you deprive your body of that food, you deprive your body of that nutrients by and days start going by, and you haven't ate or drank, your flesh begins to slowly die. You begin to start the dying process, if that makes sense. The starvation, you begin to start these processes. And as you start these processes where your flesh dies, your spirit elevates. Your spirit further comes out of your body. Your spirit is getting closer to, let's just say, the wheel, the driver's wheel. So you become more spiritually tapped in. You know, things begin more clear. If you was doing, like, when it comes to no fap and all that other stuff, you able to super focus on all of that. You're not thinking about beating your meat if you hungry, right? So it's just benefits on benefits when it comes to fasting. Also, make sure. See, I'm coming off of a birthday. I'm coming off of a birthday in a long period of time where I was lacking myself. Sometimes when it comes to fasting, we gotta fast from even just alcohol, strong drink, even though it's permitted in the Bible. They drinks in the back. They had their drinks, but the Bible commands us not to be a drunkard. And essentially, yeah, just don't be a drunkard. You're not supposed to be getting, shit faced drunk and all of that other type of stuff. But you gotta fast from that stuff too. You gotta fast from marijuana. You gotta let that stuff go, especially if you already know that you're in the process of overindulgence. If you're in the process of doing these things every day, you doing these things every day. Like I said before, it's affecting your appetite. A lot of people can't eat until they smoke. I personally dealt with that recently. I couldn't even eat until I had me a wood. So it's like when you start losing things, you start losing you can't do simple human things without entertaining these other variables, and it gets to a point where it's like it becomes your idol, because it's like you can't eat unless you smoke. That's your idol. You have to give reverence before you can do a natural thing. So when that stuff start kicking in, it's time to fall back. It's time to fast. It's time to, back up from that stuff, because at the end of the day, also you have to let the Most High know where your loyalty lies. Like, it get to a point where you gotta be like, Lord, none of this don't mean to me. Like, I don't care about none of this. And like, you can say you don't care about none of this, and you can say, and you can understand that these things are bad for you, and you can say you don't, but it got to get to a point where you put that in action. The Most High not trying to hear you talk about how much you know how bad something is, or how much you overindulging and all of that stuff. He not trying to hear you talk about that. The Most High is masculine energy. That's a man. Men, we not with the talk. We not what we talking about. Men are action oriented. The Most High is action based, action oriented. So, he don't care about you knowing how bad it is. He cares about you having the ability to stop once you know how bad it is. That's what gets you points. You don't get points for just knowing something is bad. You don't get points for understanding what you're doing is wrong. As a matter of fact, you lose points. Because imagine what that look like. You sit up there and describe perfectly how bad something is for you, and you still do it. It's like, wow. So you completely understand how bad it is, but you continue to choose to overindulge. And that's where you gotta be like, you know what, Lord, I'm about to back up from all of this. For real. And you gotta want to do that stuff for yourself too. You gotta want to do it for yourself. You gotta want to have nothing that's like got you so mentally chained, something that got you. I'm just the kind of person to where I don't like nothing having me by the throat. So Once something got me by the throat, I'm squirming. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I don't like I don't like stuff having me in a chokehold. So that's just that. I'm a fight the current every time. I'm not about to just submit to the chokehold. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not the kind of person to ever submit to the chokehold. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna get out, and that's it is what it is. Let's read some more. What's this one? Boy, I ate no choice. Okay, this is Daniel chapter 10, verse 3. I ate no choice food, no meat, no wine touched my lips, and I used no lotions at all until the 3 weeks were over. No lotions. So, like said, there's plenty of things you fast from. There's plenty of things you take breaks from. You say, you know what, I'm about to get this up, put this on the shelf, get this up out of here, and put the most high and put the most high in. Or I'm about to put more of the most high in. You know? Less 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 shots, more scripts. Less hits, more scripts. Less hits, more scripts. Can we get that on a shirt? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I gotta actually design that. I'm actually probably gonna design that sometime this week and put that mug on the shirt. I'm not playing no more. I'm not playing no games. That's going on. Matter of fact, I'm writing that down. I'm about to design. I'm designing that. I'm designing that. I promise y'all I am. What's today? Today's Saturday. I bet I had that designed by next week. We ain't playing no more games. Shirt designs. Sorry, y'all. This a break. We taking a quick break into action. Less hits, more scripts. Less shots, more scripts. Bet. So now, what's the deal, Blackjack? So now, we have this written here, and next week, we got something to do. I'm doing all right. I'm coming off of my birthday was the other day. I just turned 22. Turned 22 on 222. Shout out to the twos. Shout out to the twos. But yeah, y'all can see that on my Instagram. At I think it's in my on my channel. I think it's bornroad.2. And yeah, now let's get back to this. So yeah, like said, the most high, yeah, the most high not trying to hear none of that, none of the talk. He trying to see you stop. He trying to see you actually commit. He trying to see you actually commit to what the information you've gathered. He trying to see you fight your flesh, because essentially that's all you doing. You fighting the flesh. You showing him that the flesh ain't nothing to me. My concern, you showing him my concern is that of the spirit. The spirit is my concern. The spirit is what's on my mind. I don't care about the flesh. I don't need to keep satisfying my flesh, because I know it's more for me after the flesh. I know there's way more to this than the flesh. So I know it's more to, existing than just the flesh. I know after I'm gone, I'm gonna be with you. So that's how you prove that, and that's how you prove that. That's the action. You say, I don't even care about this food. I don't even need to eat it. I'll starve for you. I don't even care about this wine. I don't care about this. I don't care about this weed. I don't care about nothing. It's you. And that's the importance of fasting. You letting the Most High know it's you. That's the point. You substitute. And then the crazy part is when you fast, you substitute the physical food for your spiritual food. You feed your spirit with the scriptures. You feed your spirit and you won't even feel hungry. You get the fasting and then you get the reading. The word is going to feed you. Because you feeding your spirit. Your spirit, like I said, when you fasting, your flesh is dying. Your spirit is coming out of your body. It's elevating. So when you feed your spirit, it's a whole different ball game. And that's the importance of the fasting. That's why we have to usher these things in. And just on the, like said again, just on a real life sense, these times is uncertain. We gotta adjust our appetites. We gotta be used to not eating for some days because of the food shortages. It's like I said, it's not a coincidence that society is pushing eating, obesity, overly eating, obesity, gluttony. Like the society is pushing all of this stuff. Yet when you go into your local grocery store, you seeing shelves completely empty. Some of my grocery stores ain't had food, in certain spots for actual months. So how is we pushing this society where we just letting people eat all the time and you don't even have the food? So you don't even have the food to support the lifestyle that you're trying to push on people. So that's just how wicked the devil is. I'm about to read your comments. Yeah, I appreciate it. Okay, for sure. But let's keep going. Let's see if something else was there with the Lord 40 days and 40 nights. And then like I said, then the commandments came about through fasting. That's how powerful it is. They went 40 days and 40 nights without eating bread or drinking water. You know how tapped in you gotta be after something like that? We see how tapped in it is. They came with the 10 commandments. Moses came out with the 10 commandments after that. So they proved that they was worthy of that. They was close to the Most High through their fasting. They was closer to the Most High through their fasting, and that's how we gotta be. We gotta get close to the Most High. We got to. Yep. Make sure I hit the like button. What's going on, Anthony? Even now, declare the Lord return to me, Lord, your heart with fasting and we want. Like said, y'all. If you over indulging in something that you know is wrong, whether that be, marijuana, alcohol, porn, really stay off of the porn. I need to make some more no-fap videos. I ain't made a no-fap video in so long. And I ain't made a no-fap video in so long. We gotta fast from these things. These things are put here to destroy us, essentially. And this society is gonna try to sit up there and tell you that these things are good, but they're not. They're not. We want to talk about the weed thing. We want to talk about the weed thing. They say, oh, it's a plant. It was here given to us by God. Like God put it here for a reason. It is here for a reason, but it's not meant to be smoked. CBD oils and all of that other stuff, it can be used for healing and different things, but when it comes to burning it and smoking it, it's a different story. When it comes to the alcohol, people will say, they drink in the Bible, so it's okay. But when you drink, you become drunk. You don't know where you were last night. You waking up, and you don't, and like, for real, like, and this is another thing. This stuff is happening. These women going to these parties, letting dudes drive in the boat for them. Oh, let me drive the boat. And these women waking up butt ass naked in these hotel rooms and don't know what happened to them. So You can't be a drunkard. Can't be a drunkard. 'Cause Satan is a roaring lion seeking for who he may devour. He's a roaring lion seeking for who he may devour. And when you ain't on your P's and Q's, if you ain't on point, you drunk at a party, Satan is gonna take advantage. Why would he not? Why would he not? He always on the prowl. He waiting for you to slip up. He waiting for you to sit up there and overly indulge. He waiting for you to satisfy your flesh. He waiting for you to succumb to temptation so he can take advantage. He looking for an entry point all the time. He's always looking for an entry point. And he's gonna get it. We're human beings. At the end of the day, we not perfect. Any man who say he is without sin is a liar, and the truth ain't in him. So Satan is gonna he's gonna catch his dubs. He's gonna win a lot of battles when it comes to this life shit. He's gonna win a lot of battles, but you cannot let him win the war. Anytime he come in, you gotta bounce back and cleave back to the Most High, and that's the only way you can do that is through fasting and prayer. Or it comes back full circle. But I'm gonna read some of y'all comments real quick, and then I'm gonna get on out of here. 'Cause that is pretty much the Sabbath lesson for today. He let ourselves down. Imagine if we get invaded. We deserve it, man. A lot of we damn near do deserve it. Hold on, let me expand this out so I can read this. Why are they playing? Imagine if we get invaded and we deserve it. Really, this country straight. This country, Babylon is toast, y'all. Babylon is truly toast. They don't. America is toast. Yes, everything in moderation. You got it. If you gon' everything in moderation, and some things I argue never entertain at all, cause there's not even no benefit from it. Hot take. There's no benefits from porn, especially for men. That's something like that. Is purely destructive. Porn, masturbation, purely destructive. That it's designed to torment. It's designed to completely rewire your mind as a man and how you think. It's no benefit from it. It's no benefit outside of a nut. You get a nut. The only benefit you can possibly say, and this is coming from an avid watcher when in my younger years. So only benefit what you can say is it take the edge off. It take the edge off when you horny. But I mean, there's plenty of things that could take the edge off that doesn't come with all of the drawbacks from porn. You can get your ass up and do some push-ups. That'll take the edge off. You would get stronger. You lose the horniness, and you did something physical, and you didn't waste your energy. So stuff like that is absolutely no plus to. So everything. Man, I actually, yeah, for sure. But there is benefit. It's a lot of other stuff. Just don't overindulge. If you feel like you overindulging, then that's really when you need to fast. When you start knowing what you're doing is wrong, or you start knowing you overly doing something, and you keep doing it, you like. That's the Most High. That stuff that's not cool. The Most High, you're not getting points from the Most High. You losing points, and you don't want to lose no points with the Most High. Not in this time, cause he's merciful. The Most High has patience and grace, but you never know when. You never know when you copping your next bag be. Oh, see, I guess I gotta say this. You never know when the next time you cop your next bag might be the last time you cop that bag. You cop a bag at all. Anything can happen out here. You never know the next time you sit up there, go here to this dispensary, go here to this weed dealer, go here to this bando. That'll be the last time you ever fuck around and do anything. The Most High can, his patience can run. He could be, his patience can run out at any time. We don't know his time. We don't know his plan. You know, a lot of, nobody is above judgment. So he'll be right. You can miss all the signs of him saying, take a break, stop, 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 and you keep going. And he said, you know what? Finito. I told you to stop. You didn't. I was just watching New Breed. He was talking about the angels. He was talking about how the angels report to the Most High and be like, hey, because we all have our guardian angels, but how hard is you working your guardian angels? Are you constantly putting yourself in bad situations? You putting yourself in danger? Is you doing things where are you making your angels work harder than they need to? Is your angels going back to the Most High like, man, we sitting up here like, Lord, we keep trying, we working overtime for this dude. They keep going here, they keep going there. We working overtime for her. She keep going to this party. She keep going to this club. She keep going to this dude. She going to this bando. She going to this dispo. She going to this. She going here. Like, Lord, we tired. We working hard for this person. And, you don't want that mercy to run out. You don't want to overwork your guardian angels. So, and I'm going to leave off on that note. You saw. Did I? I don't know. If I did, I probably lost that train of thought. But I'm about to get on out of here, y'all. Thank you for coming in. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Turn on the bell because we do all of this live. And, thank you for the birthday wishes and all that. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to, March is going to be a big month for the channel. For real. I'm promising that. Some new equipment, new video styles. I want to bring the vlogs back, the dash vlogs and all that stuff. What I really kind of feeling like I want to start doing, because, this is just a personal thing. I've been feeling like I've been breaking out of my, my shell, kind of like my antisocial shell in the past couple of weeks. And, I kind of want to socialize and be around, be in the mix, be around the people more. So I want to do something like that with the channel. I might go around vlogging and, talking to people and getting in the streets with it for real, because, we got to get serious. We in those times, we got to get serious. We got to make sure we stay prayed up. We got to make sure our spiritual armor is on point. We got to make sure we are cleaving to the Most High. And, yeah, for sure. I got you, Anthony. And, that's the video for today. I love y'all. Take care. Stay safe.